We got a copy? Alright, now my mic's working. Alright, I restarted Windows and Windows Update decided to go for some reason. Screw you, Windows, and everything you stand for, by the way. Bill Gates can kiss my ass.
Wow.
Yeah. Pardon my language there. But, yeah. Bluegrass International Raceway. How many laps are we doing tonight?
Like 20 something.
20 something, yeah. 20 something laps. They're doing qualifying right now. Right now, top of the board as provisional pole is Jack Merkel on the 24. I'm gonna be dead real. I don't even remember what happened last week. Got Mr. President and Alex Mullen in the booth with me tonight.
Hello.
Yeah, we'll go from there.
I have permanently
Rockingham.
retired from Essex forcefully.
Bro, you didn't retire. You got fired, bro.
All right. Let's not talk about that. I have a true and respectful legacy as a Great Lakes 500 winner. To deem anything that I hear about me to be completely conspiratorial and nonsensical.
Bro, some Aria Carmona as defense there, bro. The greatest driver in the world does not concern themselves when they get banned from the freaking league.
Exactly.
Friggin'
Just gotta
TJ
think
Smith
outside the
after
bun.
friggin' TJ Smith after getting banned from iFR was like, the greatest
I-
driver does not concern thyself with getting banned from like what was considered at the time the pinnacle of NR racing.
What was bro even yapping on about?
Well, he probably didn't say that, but you know,
I
just a little
don't know.
thinking for the thonker right now.
I don't know.
Ain't nobody know anymore.
Ain't nobody know no more.
That's true.
Qualifying's already almost over.
Yeah, at the looks of it, I do not think anybody is going to trump Jack Merkel right now with a 1 minute 21.9.
Dunn and Landon and Logan Doyle all put up faster practice times, but I think Jack was just getting acquainted with the track. He's a good road course racer.
Yeah, there you go.
And there we go.
Jack Merkel.
I'm gonna go ahead and lower Krystal's volume so we can go ahead and get this pre-race
I
going.
mean, I got her muted on my end. But yeah, we'll go from
Let's
there.
go ahead and take a look at the points. Because last week, it's going to be a big shuffle after last week because there's a few drivers missing, and there are a few drivers that are back that weren't here last week. Jolene second. She's not going to be here. Jack Merkel, he wasn't supposed to be here, but now he is, so he'll be able to defend the points lead. I don't think Talha's here. Gunther's here. He needs to have a big day. He's right on the cut line. Cameron Jamerson's here, too.
Cameron Jamerson?
Jamerson.
Jamerson.
Cameron
Jamerson.
Cameron Jammer.
Cam Jam.
Yeah. Cam Jam of NARL fame, who apparently plowed.
What? You mean Cameron McElreath?
Well, sounds like we have some spotters up on the roof today that are just falsifying their claims to being a spotter because they don't even know pit road speed.
Yeah, I don't know pit road speed either. I should probably figure that out. While I'm here, I might as well see what's our fuel looking like. We got 22 laps projected on gas. It's a 28 lap race. I mean, I don't know if I'd say gamble it on the no stopper, but I honestly think it'd be a no-brainer to probably pit at least once. Because you'd probably be morbidly off pace doing the no stopper.
Pretty good field tonight for a road course.
Yeah, pretty solid.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
It is a newer release to the community, so it makes sense why there's a good field for tonight.
At the Bluegrass International Raceway.
The Grand Prix of the Bluegrass.
Why is the grass blue when the grass is in fact green?
I mean, if you look at it hard enough, it is kinda, very, very kinda blue.
Well, I was gonna say you could say the same thing about the sun. It's kinda like pink, but like if you look at it long enough, you'll go colorblind. So like,
Right, really?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about that working theory, Zach. But we'll
I don't know, man. I mean, I looked at the sun once and it was pink. So I mean, if it works, it works.
All right, whatever you say. Brayden, I think we gotta get this guy out of here. He doesn't know what color the cars are.
I don't know what color the cars are. Look at the 64 car. You got the cyan and the black on the 64, the gold and the orange on the 01, the green on the 55, and the green on the 24.
So he can see the green.
The green.
You can't tell me that the
just
grass
green
is
everywhere.
green.
The grass is blue. I mean, it's kind of blue.
There's green all over the place.
He's got the yellow with the Cameron Jamerson, and then the red and brown on Carl's car. The green on the 02. The
Carl's
black.
been unveiling new paint schemes this week, so just look out for more different liveries on that 8 Chevy throughout the season. You viewers at home, he is a very, very good and accomplished painter in the community, so you're going to see a lot of beautiful liveries on that number 8 throughout the rest of this season.
You got the blue on the 47, the white on the 96, the orange on the 84. I mean, I know my colors, man. I ain't that bad.
I figure you'd be one to enjoy that 84 with Fireball whiskey on the side.
I'm a bigger fan of the 03 though. I like M&Ms.
That's a good point. You can't go wrong with that.
M&Ms and whiskey though. What kind of combo would that be?
Well, they do have chocolate whiskey out there.
Ew, that's freaking disgusting.
Is now
What?
better than
What do
later
you mean?
because I am off track enemy and I'll call out breaks. Not that I have to do too often, but in the event I'll have to, here's the following I'll call out each corner. Turns 1 and 2, I'll just simplify it and call it the chicane. Turn 3, first hairpin. Turn 4 is the banked corner going to the right. And then turns 6 and 7, that double apex
Oh
corner.
my gosh!
Turn
Oh my
8
gosh, he said the
is
thing.
the left-hander with
What
the
is it with
sponsors
them
on the left
numbers,
side.
man?
Turn 9 is the kink.
How's it with them
Turn
numbers?
10 is the little thingy, the carousel. Turn
I'm
11
gonna have
the
to get
kink.
Victor Delgado to
Then
make us a
turn
map of the
12
track so we can
the
show it on
final
screen.
hairpin.
Yeah, I hope they're
You
making out
viewers
new.
at home, if you've never raced this track, you have no idea what's going on.
Oh yeah, no.
He's
Yeah.
going out the kink, the carousel, the chute, all that stuff. I have no idea where that's at, so we'll figure it out along. You'll be figuring that along with us all night here
Sounds
live on Cheese Food Media.
Sounds expensive.
It does sound expensive, but luckily we have it in the budget. Some of that oil money has gone to good use.
Well, money better run out though. I don't know. They might start funding Merkel Motorsports. We'll see.
I mean, that 74 is showing up blank this week. I know Dunn's a very accomplished NR racer. But the funds seem to be drying up for that now 4-car operation, I believe.
Yeah, they
Oh,
got,
that's right. Yeah, Dunn's here. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dunn was fastest in practice, fastest in first practice.
Wow, Carl qualified 7th. Let's go.
Very nice outing by Carl. He is a consistent competitor in Juan Fitty Racing League.
Oh,
James
Jack
plugged it, by the
Merkel.
way.
Huge crush.
And he won their most recent special event last week, the Bucky's 500K, driving his number 8 to a victory. But with him competing in that series, he may have been able to take some track time on this track previously in their Grand Prix, the Bluegrass, back in January, I believe. January or February, one of those. But for most of these drivers, it is a very new experience to this version of the racetrack. A couple of them may have gotten a couple of laps on it, but overall, it's going to be a long night of learning curves and making sure you hit your marks throughout.
Who do we got for win picks?
I'm going to call Jack Merkel. Start from the pole. I think he's going to go pole to pole.
Give me Logan Doyle.
I like that pick. Not just because he's on my team.
My guy right there.
Car that I don't have. Why do I not have the 88? All right.
That's weird.
I guess I don't have the 88.
We're doing a standing
I have the
start,
88.
first
It's
ever
a,
standing
PBG.
start in Essex history. Probably only one ever. Who knows?
Yeah,
probably the only one ever. Because you know in
first one
Essex you
cheese
can have
food.
nice things. If it is first one on cheese.
Yeah, first time we've done a standing start for an NR2003 online race with stuck cars.
It's
With stuck
Essex on Cheese Food Media.
Got that right.
I think y'all took all my good ones. Shoot.
Drivers, start your
I'm gonna go Landon Lyle.
Not a bad pick. He was second in opening practice.
big
I think he's
Lyle.
got a lot of speed under that.
All right.
What is it? Katie Autosport Dodge or something like that.
There we go. Standing start.
And we're green.
See a lot of those guys revving up those engines, heating up the tires. Nobody broke gears. 3 wide into turn 1 here. Already some gambles going on.
These are a very tight first few corners. I saw a lot of bold moves being tried out in practice. I think we're going to see some big moments out of there today.
Yeah, Nick Gunther already with the lead here. Dakota Vega, the one car I don't have for, I guess they sent it in late or something. I don't know. Don't know why I don't have it, but I don't. Yeah, looks like everyone's starting to get filed out pretty quickly here.
Nice and easy so far. I'm impressed by this field.
A lot of different lines. Oh, big bump from the 16 to the 03.
Oh, the 8 was off track for a second, just in front of them. They're going to pass Carl. He's getting back up through the gears.
Yep, Chase Caesar behind that. Oh,
Almost got in contact with the 16.
Yeah, coming to finish lap 1, Merkel in second, Gunther in first, and third place, Logan Doyle.
What a night. Do you see that little hop right there that they got? Nice little unique kink of this track. Love that little bunny hop coming into the final
Race is
corner.
official.
Yeah, and that's an interesting thing to note because you don't usually see bunny hops like that at racetracks, and some people see that as a flaw. This here, it's more of a character trait. If you're able to make that bunny hop, it's more like a, all right, do I want to sacrifice speed? Do I want to be able to just make this fine? It's not a big thing, but it'll knock your socks off if you ain't careful.
Really reminds me of V8 supercars.
Yeah. I think a big thing here coming off this corner here, you see a lot of guys starting to kind of put a little bit of skid marks there on the exit. We're going to see a little bit of tire wear in this race as well. That's going to be a factor. We'll just have to see how these guys execute with that.
Fight side by side for 7.
Spin at turn 7.
And
Left side.
Oh,
Gunther's around in front. Oh, Gunther.
Oh, no.
That was a race leader. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Lyle, big dive to the inside of the 64. They're all over the place for the top 3 spots.
Yeah, 55 got in the grass, the bluegrass, mind you, and then just got loose.
The evil bluegrass.
This
Evil
battle
Bluegrass is struck for the first time tonight. Will it bite another? It's the new Miles the Monster.
Yep.
Dunn makes the pass on the 01. More tire locks up into the final corner. Nick Gunther.
Big dive.
Crazy move. Oh my goodness.
He's been the victim of bad luck all season, so to see him up front at first was good, but the bad luck struck again, so now he's just trying to battle his way back.
Wow. 01 and 55 side by side.
Oh, lock up. Got that big, trying to pinch that 01, trying to make sure he doesn't get the exit. That will be successful. And, you know, we talked about this 28 laps. You got roughly 22 on a tank, give or take a couple laps. I don't imagine we're going to see a lot of guys saving to try to make that work because I just don't see that happening at all. But, you know, timing that pit stop, it's a big window. Do we think cut in half, maybe doing an undercut, heck, even an overcut? What are we thinking?
It just depends on where you are track position wise.
Why not? Front turn 10, left side.
I think
That's
if
a
you're
mile off
farther
track
in the back, you're going to definitely
Clear.
hold and wait and overcut it.
We had an off track, Landon Lyle from second place. Just past the bridge, just got a little too tight, got into the grass, got in the sand, and that really is going to set him back.
Good
Big
start
time.
on Dakota Vega.
These guys in the front know how to push it at almost every track, but again, new obstacles of a new course, figuring out where they can push it and if the car is going to respond well or not in kind.
And yeah, 64 trying to
He
get the
is
power down.
spinning the tires a lot, locking them up. He's spinning them on the exit. He is shredding those things, tearing the track up. He's got a lot of speed, but not good on those tires so far.
Well, from a personal standpoint, I'd much rather him tear up the track than tear up the car, because if he tears up the car, we got to go back to the shop, and I got to be the one to fix that.
Oh, as you know, he almost tore it up right there. He got into the grass.
Oh, brother. I can't hardly watch this. You tell me when he's not in the wall.
He's getting some pressure now from the 74. Big dive from Dunlaprade. He's going to have a run on him here coming into the next bridge.
Not the bridges here. Do we see a lot of bridges in Bluegrass?
I know there's like 2 at least.
This
Might be
24
3.
is smooth.
I think there's 3.
The 74 is quick too, though. Both of these Merkel
but a
Motorsports
pinch.
cars are going to be probably fighting for the win here.
Yeah, Doyle trying to get that power down.
Oh.
Ooh. Merkel has already won a race tonight in the Companion Budweiser Cup Series. They ran out at Riverside this evening, and he put on a. I think actually no, he did not win that race. He finished second to Landon Lyle in that race. But he already has a lot of track time this evening on road courses, so he already kind of knew what to expect coming into tonight. Granted, it is a vastly different racetrack. Riverside's got a lot more sweeping fast bends, and Bluegrass has a lot more technical turns. But Merkel just coming into this race, along with Landon Lyle, have already kind of gotten their road course yips worked out, and now they're starting to set sail.
Yeah, this battle here for second between Dylan LaPrade, Logan Doyle heating up big time, and
We
Doyle
have a really good battle just outside for 5th.
Doyle went wide, and that's LaPrade for the spot. Mather versus Gunther, and Rodriguez versus Lyle.
Well, Mather, and name that I see every so often come up in this league. He's a very, very talented driver, but only runs part-time across a couple different leagues. But whenever he shows up, he's usually going to put on a pretty good show. So happy to see him here.
Oh, that was
trouble.
tight.
Oh, almost trouble.
Huge dive by the 31.
I'm surprised they did not make contact there.
Good corner by both of them right there, going on to the front stretch.
Yeah, they're almost dead even. One of them might have to give here coming into this turn 1 section. 0-1 ain't given.
Whoa, Mather around in front of him, into the wall. He didn't spin around completely. They're going to lose a lot of
That's
time
commentator's curse. I'm sorry, Mather.
Oh well, he's getting pressured by the 84 Krystal Bennett now.
He got a little lucky right there. He'll be able to recover from that easily.
Yeah, not a lot of damage though either. He can,
Could have been
he can-
worse.
he can still come back from that. A lot of these guys sliding the tires. I can't imagine they are liking that. Eventually, those tires are gonna wear down. Most of these guys are gonna feel the effects of it.
.55 been working on this 88 for a while.
Yeah, Dakota Vega. Granted, I don't have their car file, but they've just been running a really steady pace. Qualified pretty good. Hasn't really been nothing too flashy. Heck, they're not even too far back from Doyle and LaPrade. They've just been, holding their own, doing what they need to, hitting the marks. And sometimes that's all you need to do. Oh, and he crashed!
Oh, no! Oh, that looked like a big hit.
Spin turn 2, left side.
Oh.
Logan Doyle. Take a look and see what happened with him.
Clear.
Yeah, just...
Oh. Oh. He did take some big shots. His car is destroyed. Back end is at least.
Spin turn 2, right side. Coming back up.
Yeah, no rear end on that. Carl Childress around. But yeah, big setback for Logan Doyle. And 84 Krystal Bennett in the grass and the sand. They get it back going. Like I was saying, these tires, eventually they're going to start wearing out. You're going to start getting a little bit more loose or tight, depending on how you're driving.
Whoa! 55 makes a bold move on Dakota Vega.
Landon Lyle right there ready to pounce as well. Oh, daggone.
55 just made a brave move around the outside of him.
Quick replay on that. Oh, wow. Man.
Definitely caught Dakota off guard. That was
Yeah.
that was a shot right there.
Yeah, if that was me, I would... I don't know if Dakota gave any leniency there, but I would definitely not have given any leniency on that.
First lap car of the day for Jack Merkel goes around Connor Edwards.
Yeah, next car to Merkel's LaPrade, and he's... I'm not going to say he's, like, too far back, but he's not exactly close.
Yeah, there's a lot of time to make up. I mean, Merkel's just running away with this thing.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a really good spot. Had the good track position, got the lead pretty quick. He's been hitting his marks.
Huge crash for Cameron Jamison. He took a big hit.
Good replay on that.
going through 1 and 2, just completely loses it. Hits the end of that pit wall. Oh,
Yeah,
almost got upside down.
Yeah, we've heard Cameron. He's said a few times here and there how rail courses just aren't a strong suit, and wow, just right
Oh, 2-car crash! Logan Doyle's in the barrier in the sand, and so is Krystal Bennett.
2 single cars at turn 10 at left side.
It was apparently 2 single-car spins, no yellow.
Took a look
Logan
and
Doyle
clear.
takes another huge hit.
Yeah, that is exactly what happened. That almost back to back to each other too, and one of these guys been pushing maybe the same weight.
Oh,
This one corner just didn't work that level of push. And
they're
both
both
those
down
guys.
pit road.
Car stops. Entry of 3 on the right side.
That is 0-2 of Connor Edwards. Gets it back on.
Clear.
A lot of people, I think, are really getting caught off guard by these worn tires.
Yeah, I mean, you think you can push it harder and harder each lap, but eventually those tires are going to wear out. And it wears out in a way, from what I'm seeing, where it's not so much where you lose faith in the car, it's the opposite. You put too much faith in what the car can do, and eventually the tires, it's that breaking point. You can't brake it the same way. You can't brake at the same markers you were braking before, and when you don't, you miss it, and you've seen that there with the 64 and 84.
We have a really good battle for second. Gunther and Lyle are throwing shots at each other.
Actually, I think Prod's still in front of them, so this might be for third.
Oh, is it? That's right. That's right.
Yeah, it's all good.
I got a little
Big
confused
slide
with
by
Logan
both
after
of them
Logan
there.
wrecked.
Gunther gonna get the exit. 31 just can't get the power down. And there you
Doyle's
go.
down pit road. He's coming off. There's Krystal's. Well, whoa! Right in front of Dunn. Leaders have to deal with more lap traffic.
Yeah.
Oh, one in the 88 are side by side.
Yeah, there's Freezing Rodriguez. Bit of a dive from the 88. Ooh, bit of a pinch from the 01.
Oh!
A little bit of patience. Again, some patience out of Dakota Vega. I'm surprised at the level of patience I'm seeing out of that 88 car. Putting up a lot here with the pinches and whatnot.
84's off in the sand again. It's going to rejoin behind the 64.
Yeah, they're going to let the 3155 by because they got a battle going.
Yeah, it's a very, very heated battle for the third spot. Kyle almost peeked to the right side. Now he's right on the bumper, that 55.
Oh, one just got a little sideways. Going through one of the carousels.
The 88's not done with him yet.
Lyle got sideways through the braking zone, but he's going to get going. 64 to the pits. Hopefully get some of that damage repaired.
Started off good, but so far it's not looking too good for the 64 team.
Absolutely not. And
Yeah, he needed to have a big
we're
points
gonna have
day.
to have a post-race meeting about everything that has occurred.
Oh, 31 misses the corner.
Yeah, that.
Oh, the 88's around!
Spin at turn 3, right side.
Puts himself off into the grass.
He just missed
Gets
the
the
corner.
wheels spun. Gets back on the track
yeah,
behind the
just
71,
clear.
but gets in front of the 47. Mather's gonna try and pass on the left side.
He had a big loop. His tires got to be destroyed.
Oh, yeah.
Spin at turn 2, right side, coming back to the
In
left.
turn 2,
Oh, Sproutling.
that is the,
Clear.
I think the 16 maybe.
Quick replay on that. Yeah, like I said, tires are starting to wear. Guys are now gotta be able to push it as hard as you were. Gotta start wondering maybe the guys that might be saving in a sense, or maybe just taking a more solid line might be gaining from this.
Oh, Cameron's around again. That's going to be in front of Merkel. Whoa! Merkel has to approach him as he gets back straight. That was close.
That was way too close for comfort. Especially with how big of a lead he has. I mean, he doesn't want to lose any of that.
Yeah, definitely.
So all these lap cars just got to get out of the way once they get to him. Or stay out of the way if they're spun out.
Yeah, that was a tricky spot for Jamison.
Cam is off into the grass. Looks like he is parking it. Yep, he has towed to the pits.
Oh, he's done. Wow. Calls it a
And
day.
looks like he will retire from the race voluntarily.
He has been defeated
He's
by
still
the
on the
Bluegrass.
pit lane. Probably waiting for a toe back to retire from the race.
That's rough, you know. Obviously, you
Because of a lot of front and left rear damage to that 03. 64 is back on the pit lane as well. He's leaving right now. May have had a penalty when he came in.
yeah, I mean,
Not too sure about that.
he is having a rough time. I think that's the third time he's done down pit road this race, and it's, I mean, the pit window is, I don't even know if it's open yet, per se. Like, it's technically open.
He's
but,
leaving pit lane now.
I mean, at this point, I don't think he's going to be in contention here.
Merkel's still ahead. He's got the start-finish line now. LaPrad's just coming off the corner, getting it up to speed down front straightaway.
I think at this
The
point,
gap this time by is 6.9, almost 7 seconds between the 24 and the 74. Merkel has put on an absolute clinic so far.
I think Dunn's actually catching him.
He was steadily catching him. He went from about 7.5 down to about 6.9 seconds, but that last time by, he was able to put another 4 hundredths at the line the last time by. He might be a little faster, but the gap is pretty insurmountable.
There's a lot
at
of
this
race
point,
left.
So.
There is a lot of race left. We're only just
Further back in
getting
the pack,
towards
Matthew
halfway.
locked it up, getting into one. But,
Oh,
Vega goes
Vega!
around.
Another
goes
loop
around
for
again.
Vega.
But he got it right at almost immediately. He did a nice, easy 360. 02 Connor Edwards down the pit lane.
This 31 and 55 have got magnets. Oh, 31 almost got into the 55. He had to lock the brakes up. These two cannot get away from each other.
He's been doing that for almost the whole run, being behind that 55. He's been battling, but just can't get by him, so he's just kind of throwing it off in the
right
corners.
side.
Oh, see, Connor Spradling was around.
Clear.
yeah, that turn 2 has really been a lot of
Treacherous.
people's gremlins this race.
I hate those gremlins.
Oh, 31's down
Lyle's
pit
coming
road.
down the pit lane. He's going to start the pit cycle
Did
right
he
at the
mean-
halfway point.
I don't think he meant to do that.
I think he meant to do that.
I'm gonna go on the
See
roof cam.
what my
That
thought is
approach,
on
that approach was close. It looked like. Did
I think he could have just
see,
caught an
it looked
audible
like
there,
a
being
late
so
call.
far
Like,
down
it
on the
looked like
inside.
he kind of missed the arc of the corner and he kind of called it late.
That is a heck of a gamble, pitting that. I mean, he
Yeah, that was really
maximized-
close. He got the arc in the corner, but just called an audible mid-corner and barely missed the tire barrier.
We're gonna have to ask him about that after the race. We could be wrong. I don't know.
Mather
It looked
also
like
on the pit lane in the
it did not look
47.
like he was going into that corner with the idea of pitting.
Now Spradling's trying to get by Carl Chodris, it appears. That's going to be an interesting battle and see if they end up having
he's
trouble.
all over him.
Yeah, this
They're
is
racing
for
for
10th.
like last place.
Oh,
he nearly
almost in the
dumps
back.
him.
Oh,
Holy shit, he
oh,
almost hit
tire
the pit
wall.
wall.
Oh my gosh.
What a move!
Yeah,
Connor
go.
Absolutely
Spradling, putting
ballistic
it all
move
on
by
the
Connor
line.
Spradling. What is the madman of Kona 2 doing?
Oh,
That's for 9th
he
place.
does not care.
Holy mackerel. Maple's off in the sand. Got it back going.
He does not give a shit that it is for last
Mather's
place.
coming off pit lane as well. Right next to the 64. Right in front of the 64, actually.
Whoa! Gunther goes down pit road.
Yeah, I think
There's
these
Dunn
guys
as
are-
well.
Yeah, Gunther and Dunn both coming down the pit lane.
Looked like Lyle started a movement.
Yeah, they see
That's
how
what I figured. I'm like, he's probably calling it audible because he knows if he doesn't undercut, there's no way he's going to get past the 55, let alone catch up and past the 74, and maybe even catch that 24, depending
Lyle's
on
gaining
how far
some
back
time
he
on
was.
these fresh tires right now.
71 down the pit lane as well.
that entry that Lyle had on pit road was absolutely nuts. I mean, he gained every bit of time that was available. He left nothing on the table.
I mean, if he doesn't gain that time, who's to say he's even going to have a chance at winning the race? That's the stuff that you have to do to beat Jack Merkel on a road course.
Gonna be close. I don't know. Let's see if Lyle can pass Gunther here on the pit
Here
cycle. I
comes
think
Dunn
Lyle's gonna
off
get
the
him.
pit lane. He
Lyle's
passes
gonna
the
get
white
Gunther.
line. He is on through the exit lane. Landon Lyle's still a long ways back. He is
gonna have
not
a lot
going
of
to catch
momentum
that
through the corner.
74. But the 55 is off the white line, and he has cleared the 55 by a landslide.
He got the 50. He got a lot of time on the 55. They
If he
came
had
in
been a
pit
little
road.
bit closer to those top two, he might have been able to pass him, but the gap was just so big. Merkel's staying out this time by. He's going to go a little longer on this pit cycle.
For the
Interesting.
overtime.
Dunn's got to take advantage then. He's got to gain all the time he can.
'Cause, I mean,
Interesting. Dunn's got to take advantage then. He's got to gain all the time he can.
I mean,
Dunn's got to take advantage then. He's got to gain all the time he can.
Oh, Spradling's off again.
Oh, yeah, he's around.
You got it spun down in turn 2 under the Kentucky Fried Bridge.
Carl got back around him too.
We got some tight racing for 10th.
Is Matt for position on those guys?
I think Carl was with him on position, but
Yeah,
not
they're for position.
Doyle.
Yeah, Carl and Mather for position there.
Krystal just letting the 01 of Friesen Rodriguez by.
Those are
Right
teammates
now
right
for
there.
that second position. Or no, Krystal's actually a lap down. No, I believe Krystal's not on Kona 2 anymore, I don't believe.
Nope, Krystal's on Kona 2.
Ah, I was mistaken. My apologies. Probably OSCC that I was thinking of, where Krystal is returned to the Ford camp over in that league. I know you guys were still a 4-car team. I didn't remember who the 4th car was after you replaced a certain person with Friesen. Ooh, Krystal bombs it way off in there. Gets out in the bluegrass a little bit, but manages to hang on.
That was a hot fireball in that corner.
Oof. Now Maple on fresh tires is after Carl Childress to try and make sure they can get by with ease.
That's also for
Do not
position.
believe Carl's come to the pit lane, but Carl is in danger of going a lap down.
Oh,
Oh, there
he's
goes
fine.
Carl in turn 2 under the Kentucky Fried Bridge.
Crystal's off track as well.
He is
Spin
sitting
it to
nose
chicane,
facing
left
the
side.
Kentucky Fried Bridge, and now Connor gets back by him, but he has
Clear.
gotten it righted. Nobody around him right now, so nobody will run into him. Vega, Friesen Rodriguez, both on the pit lane. Here comes Bennett down the pit lane as well.
Merkel still has not pit, I don't think.
Nope,
Good
Merkel
man.
is still out on the racetrack. Vega leaving the pit lane now. The 02 getting service. Connor Edwards. Here comes the 01 pulling down to the pit stall. I think everybody's going to take 4 tires and make sure they top off on gas. Make it to the end of this race, permitting there are no more cautions. Nick Gunther. Nope. He already came to the pit lane. I totally forgot.
Lyle's down pit road again.
Lyle is down pit road again. Maybe he got a black flag, but he was waiting.
That might have been it. Because that entry he had was really stellar. It might have been too stellar.
Might have been a little too stellar for his own good. He didn't have Lyle State to insure him on that pit road entry.
Definitely not. I can't imagine this. is a
Merkel
strategy
coming to the
call.
pit lane. Leader is into the pit lane.
And this is big. He's going to be like one of the last guys to pit.
Oh,
And Carl
Lyle
Childress
just
down the
pulled
pit lane
off
as
of
well.
Pit road.
What happened off pit road?
Lyle just came off of pit road. I think he had a penalty.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
saying
we were
that.
just talking about that. He
Oh.
had gone down pit road. He might have tried to hold out for a caution, but did not work. I've tried that previously and ended up paying the price. I got disqualified for waiting too long. So thankfully he didn't do the same thing, but your leader of Jack Merkel, as well as the lap car Carl Childress and the Hershey Special Dark Chevy, down the pit lane, both getting service, 4 tires and fuel on their race cars. But that's going to put Dunlap Pratt in a really good position to potentially take the lead. If not,
Dunn's gonna be close.
I think he's going to have
wow.
it.
depends on how
It's gonna
well
be
he was
close,
able
though.
to.
This is the
lap
closest
time.
they've been yet.
But you got to remember, Merkel's going to have so much fresher tires than Dunn. Even if he does get around him, I don't imagine that's going to stay the case for very long, and it's not even going to be enough to get around him. Merkel.
He is
Well
not
played.
very far behind him now. He gained multiple
It's
seconds on that
interesting
pit
now.
stop. So pitting earlier definitely gave him the advantage on the short run, but on the long run, Merkel's going to have fresh tires, and that could be a problem.
Yeah, Merkel, I mean, I do not see that 74 catching that 24 at all.
Lyle and Maple negotiating their way around the 02.
And
They're
if
able
you
to get
do
through
need
pretty
an
easily.
additional pit stop, I recommend going 35 instead of 40.
Looks like
He
got
might have
some
gotten caught for speeding on pit
black
road.
flag issues. Them not
Oh, here comes
clearing.
Connor Spradling down the pit lane. I think that might be the last car that has to take service.
Yeah, either something like that. We'll have to see. A lot of guys have been plagued with penalties tonight.
We had issues with that in practice through the drivers' meeting. We were warned keep that pit speed down a bit, but still some of these guys getting caught up in the danger zone.
You like to gamble on pit road, and in some tracks it's different. It's just some tracks just aren't as lenient.
Some days it's good, and some days it's bad. But sometimes you can't appease the racing gods when you're speeding on pit road. It's just
Yeah.
a simple matter of fact.
I mean, some people can take the gamble and it works, and sometimes in stupid ways, but sometimes the police, they catch up with you.
You have to please the wall cooling gods and pasta boys sometimes in order to have your race end well. As the field finally cycles through, Connor Spradling comes off the pit lane. I'm going to take a quick run through of your field, starting with that 24 Jack Merkel, who continues to pull away on the fresher tires. Now 1.9 seconds last time by over Dunlop Pratt, who runs second. It's a 1-2-3 for Merkel Motorsports with Nick Gunther riding in third. 16 whole seconds back. The rest of the field beyond the top two is just completely gone. Then you have the first Kona 2 driver in the field, Friesen Rodriguez, driving the 0-1. He's in fourth. Cole Mather in his Ford is fifth. Landon Lyle in the Kyle Driscoll Automotive Dodge in sixth. Maple Hiller in the 71 in seventh. Connor Spradling has currently cycled out to eighth. That might update. The 0-2 is off the track
There's
in
a
the
car
tire
stuck
barriers
in the
right
tires.
now. He is nosed in. Oh, he's backing out of it, though. He's going to be able to keep it running.
That thing is it doesn't sound like it's running too good.
Does not sound like it's running too good. He is not even able to get out of the bluegrass right now.
He may have to go ahead and park it here.
Leader's coming up on him. Merkel missed the corner just a little bit, but he's got those fresher tires to put him back in the racing line. As the live timing and scoring updates now, Dakota Vega has brought himself up to 8th, the first car 1 lap down. He would get the lucky dog if we were to have a caution in the last couple of laps, but with the point of no return coming up soon, I'm not totally sure how that's going to work. Spradling has cycled out to the 9th position, now back ahead of the number 8 of Carl Childers, who rounds out your top 10. The 11th position, Logan Doyle driving the 64, has had a not-so-good night after getting into it with a couple of guys before and putting a lot of damage on the rear of that 64. Krystal Bennett currently scoring the 12th position, another Kona 2 driver. Connor Edwards, 3 laps down, had a no-good, very bad night, and continues to struggle out there. In 13th, and the only car out of the race right now, 14th P last, is Cameron Jamison, who retired after getting into the tire wall and spinning out a couple of times.
Right. Honestly, I'm surprised that many cars have been able to stay in the race through all that.
Whoa! Tight racing for 5th place. Landon Lyle just almost hooked the 47.
Back on.
Yeah, Lyle, even with the penalty, has kept himself on the lead lap and kept himself in range of about where he was before. He was able to get ahead of the 55, so he would probably be running in about that 3rd position, but he can minimize the damage by getting 5th back here, potentially getting up to 4th if he can hot lap his way up to the 0-1 of Friesen Rodriguez.
He is cooking his tires right now. We'll have to see. I don't know.
There's only 8 laps to go now? I don't blame him for cooking his tires because, I mean, what else are you supposed to do to pass the cars?
Carl's
around.
Yep.
Off into the grass.
Carl.
Just got passed by Friesen. He's a lap down. Well, he's been a lap down, but now he gets it going right next to the 5th and 6th place runners. Lyle making a move to the outside, pinching Mather down to the curb, side by side off the turn. They're still going to be door to door down the straightaway here.
Nearly make contact.
Lyle clearly the faster car. I'm surprised Mather wouldn't back off and try to get a crossover move done. He's going to try, he just doesn't have enough speed. Lyle back to the top 5. Mather's still trying to hunt him right on his bumper, but just does not have enough right now. He tries to gas it up in the middle of the corner, the back-to-back left-handers. Just doesn't have enough. Lyle back to P5. Up front, Merkel has pulled away to a 2.4-second lead. LaPrad's certainly not letting him get as far away as he did before, but still nothing on that 24 right now.
I just do not see any way that 74 can put himself in the spot to where he can win this race.
Field's just getting outclassed right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Field's just getting outclassed. Whoa, 31 and the 47 both have big slides going into the final corner.
I mean, they've been battling for a while, so to see that happen, I mean, this just seems like sheer desperation for a top 5 here at Bluegrass. You're live on Cheesefood Media.
This is a great road course that Robbie made. I really dig this place.
It is a very, very nice course.
My top 5 favorite road courses in the game.
If I didn't have my license revoked, I'd be racing. But you know, good things come to those who wait, I guess. 02 has managed to get his car back rolling, and he is... Oh. He has come to a stop on the access road. Looks like he is done. He has retired from the race. Now we have 2 cars out of the race, with Connor Edwards officially DNFing in the 13th position.
Logan Doyle, his car is crumpled to heck, man. Holy.
Yeah, I feel bad for picking him. I feel bad. I didn't mean to put that much pressure on him.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? You picked him. You're going to repair it. I'm not repairing it. I've put enough into that car to make sure that he has a good time
Mather
out there.
just had an unbelievable save going into turn 1. Holy shit.
I'm going to check this out on my own.
He just slid that thing.
Yeah, I mean,
He deja vu'd that thing off into turn number 1. Managed to keep it straight and get under the Kentucky Fried Bridge without even losing the racing line. Very impressive. He passes by the Wendy's tribute to Landon Lyle. See, this track has Landon Lyle's league, Lyle State, and a giant, like, towering cardboard cutout or something. They're cheering him on, and he has just let them down tonight. Very, very disappointing from Landon Lyle.
5th, man. It's not that bad.
Oh, it's not that bad, but I'm saying for Landon Lyle standards, it's bad. Landon Lyle has different standards when his family's out here watching him.
He has a family? Dang on.
Well, I say his family, which is BPNR logo, Lyle State logo, and giant Wendy's cardboard cutout of Shy Guy. That's Lyle's family, as long as he doesn't eat them.
I mean, it could be the Epson printer life-size Shaquille O'Neal cardboard cutout, but, you know, what it is.
Oh, Bennett goes off the track just in front of the leader. Now Krystal going to be the first car to go 2 laps down now.
We're getting down to the end here, 25-28 at the line.
The nitty-gritty of it, as one might say.
I mean,
Merkel just stanking it up. What a show for Merkel.
he's just doing what he does best, and that's being consistent.
Landon Lyle can see that 0-1 of Friesen Rodriguez up there. He's got to get by the 16 of Spradling, but after he does that, then there's a good chance that he might be able to get back up to that 4th position.
I don't know, man. His tires. I mean, I don't know where the 01's tires are at, but I mean, I've been watching that 31. He's been slinging it in like it's a demo derby in these corners.
Who cares about the tires? We need good story narratives. Live on Cheese Food Media.
All right. I mean, we can go for the story narrative. I just don't know what's going to come through.
Well, we're going to find out. There's just 4 laps to go here at Bluegrass. Merkel still holds a commanding 2.9 second lead even over Dunlaprad. Still just anticipating him to make a mistake, but I don't know if that's going to happen this late into the game. He has put a clinic on today. I think he's led about every lap.
I mean, you got to remember, before
That's
the
the
pit stops,
conclusion. The snap points of no return will be active.
before pit stops, he had 7 seconds on Dunn. The fact that he is only like 2 seconds back, or well, 3 seconds, probably 4 at the line. You know, shout out to Dunn for even chopping into that as much as he has. I mean, that definitely, I can't imagine, was very easy to do.
Merkel's just hanging his nuts on the field.
That's a way to put it.
I mean,
It's the only way to put it, really. That's how the presidents put it.
Well, the president does have a lot of interesting takes, but this one I agree with. He has absolutely curb stomped the field tonight.
He's looking for that regular season title, taking the #1 seed, going into the chase.
I will say Dunn, he's catching a little bit here, but
That time he brought that down by 4.5 tenths that last time by. Now down to 2.4 seconds. He had a really good lap. He's starting to push probably really hard now, but it's either Merkel luring in the unsuspecting second place driver to try and give him some semblance of a battle, or he's just genuinely losing time to Dunn. Because Dunn could have saved his stuff for late in the run.
The top two are within 2 seconds of each other. The next car back is 34
34
seconds.
seconds.
Wow.
That's insane.
Nick Gunther, they're in third.
Gunther's just cruising. He needed this. It's a big points day for the 55. He had a rough start to the season.
Yeah, I mean, he's not putting out nothing flashy. He's just doing what he needs to. And that's exactly what we're seeing here out of that 55.
Good points day for Friesen Rodriguez as well.
Yeah.
He missed Michigan, so he's behind in the points. Outside of the top 15, I think.
Off the corner this time, Merkel down the front stretch. 2 more laps to go for that 24.
I mean, absolutely.
That time by the gap went from 2.4 to 2.6. He gained time on Dunn that time by 0.2. Oh, and Dunn got kind of loose off into turn 1 there. Certainly not going to help him.
Oh, he's in the grass.
He's just looking for the extra racing line. He's just giving him a little bump draft.
Bump draft to the grass?
Don't question my methods.
Okay.
You're live on Cheesefood Media. Oh, Carl's off into the sand. He's off into the tires.
Come on, Carl.
Put your foot in it. Pedal to the metal.
There
Car
we
out
go.
of turn 6, right side.
I thought for a second Victor was going to be like, Carl!
Oh,
been
Mather
so funny.
almost lost it there on the final corner, but he saved it.
Clear.
Carl just trying to survive. He's, one of those guys that we expect to be on
He's
that
been
battle at
trying
the
to
cut
survive
line.
all night.
Cameron
Whenever
Doyle
Talladega
did
comes
get
around.
by him. Logan Doyle's back into the top 10 with that 64 now.
Wow.
Back on.
And after the carnage and destruction.
I'm surprised.
We'll have to see if Carl can catch back up to him, though.
I don't know.
We'll find out. This time by Merkel down the front stretch once more. White flag is in the air at Bluegrass. One more time around for Jack Merkel. Still holds an absolutely commanding 3.8 second lead. He put a whole nother second between him and Dunn that last time by.
I think Dunn was giving it all he had, and you're starting to see the effects on the tires. And Merkel, he's just easy street right now. Not pushing. I mean, you don't see any skid marks out of that 24 car. He is hitting his marks.
The Bluegrass
Smooth
Essex
as
race
butter.
looked both of them in the eye, but as Jack Merkel didn't, Dunn blinked. And history might just be passing him by.
Would have been 3 in a row if he was able to hold off Jolene a week ago. But he'll be 2
Rockingham
for
giveth,
3.
Rockingham taketh away. But Bluegrass giveth just as more. I don't know. I don't have a good finish for that.
Just absolutely waxed the field.
Yeah, simply put.
After the reign of Dunn LaPrade through the whole last season, I didn't think anybody was going to be able to give him much of anything. But through the start of the season, I have been proven dead wrong. Off the final corner, the number 24 Nick Rett Chevrolet is going to win. Jack Merkel takes it home here at Bluegrass.
P2, Dunn LaPrade. Rest as follows.
Doyle comes across the line. He's going to hold on to P10. Carl's going to come across P11. Krystal's going to come across P12. Here comes Gunther holding on to that 3rd spot. Looks like V-Ray Friesen Rodriguez is going to hold off Lyle for that 4th spot.
It's the big gap for a lot of these cars.
Vega sails it off in there as a lap car, 1 lap down. He's going to come across in the 8th spot. Oh, he goes around! Vega goes around off the final corner, trying to showboat a little bit for the fans, I think, because he doesn't have any more spots to lose.
I think he's already he's already lapped down, but I don't know if he's crossed the line yet. But yeah, I think only 7 cars finished on the lead lap that race.
Oh, he's just showboating for the fans. He crosses the line in 8th. Mather comes across the line in 6th. Maple in 7th, and Spradley 1 lap down in the 9th position. Everybody giving their congratulatory bumps and whatnot to Jack Merkel, if they can catch him.
I mean, he had such a gap. I mean, I can't imagine.
I mean, even the drivers in the chat saying that he's the GOAT. I mean, I think in road course disciplines, I would not agree. Oh, I would agree. Excuse me.
I would not agree.
I would not disagree, I think is what I meant to say. The commentary booth
Absolute.
can do some weird things to your brain, let me tell you, folks.
What can do weird things to your brain?
I don't know. There might be some leaking radiation from that microwave in the corner.
Fucking weed.
Microwave brain syndrome. Courtesy of one Alex Mullen. You're welcome.
Microwaved weed.
Here comes Landon Lyle to congratulate the winner.
I mean, he's just not catching up to him. I mean, he put on a clinic.
He did, but we're just waiting for him to do burnout.
There he goes. Burn it down. Zak Merkel. Absolute clinic.
Now imagine if Jeff Gordon could have done that without hitting the inside wall of Las Vegas.
Ooh. Yeah, just reminded me how bad that wreck was. Dadgum.
And that car is a beautiful car. Hate to see it get destroyed, but Zak Merkel's given a whole new life to it in the NR community.
Right. Oh, he just slammed the wall. Never mind. That ruined it.
He pulled a Greg Biffle at Dover.
Rest in peace, Biff. When they say be like Biff, that's not what they meant, Jack.
No, that's not what they meant. Be like Biff is put on a dominating performance like Zak Merkel did today, and be kind to the people around you, which is usually what he is. So, very, very, very happy to see him have a great race, and so far a great season.
He is.
I know there were some doubts about him being able to continue fourth in the NR space, but if he continues performances on like this, I think he should come back because he's one of the best racers we have today.
I mean, he put on a clinic. I mean, he's been on a smoke show too. What's he doing here with this 31 car? Oh, he's taking him to victory lane. Yeah, we got a victory lane here at Bluegrass International Raceway, made by Mr. Robbie Gilvin, and I believe Cole Mather also had part in making that as well. I'm not sure the whole process that was made in part to that, but and allow escorting him to the very
There's a cow on a skateboard.
Cow on a skateboard. and an old hot rod there right next to it. Now, that's a victory lane right there. There we go. The texture's a little glitchy, but you know, it is what it is. Photo, that's a nice picture there. Find one that's
We always get good pictures of the action live here on Cheese Food Media.
there we go.
Get Merkel in here.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me bring it over to the. All right.
And for any of you folks out there just listening, not watching, let me give you quick finishing results. First was Zak Merkel. Second was Don LaPrade. Third was Nick Gunther. Fourth was Friesen Rodriguez. Fifth, Landon Lyle. Sixth, Cole Mather. Seventh, Maple Hiller. For last car on the lead lap. Eighth, first car 1 lap down was Dakota Vega in the 88. Ninth was Connor Spradling in 16. 10th was Logan Doyle in 64. 11th was the 8 Carl Chodos. 12th was the 84 Krystal Bennett. 13th out of the race was the 02 of Connor Edwards. And 14th rounding out your field again is the 03 of Cameron Jamison.
Right.
And thank you again to anybody who just wants to go to bed, but we're going to stick around. Don't go anywhere if you don't want to go anywhere, or you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's the Essex post-race show on Cheese Food Media.
Yep. So do we want to wait for? I guess we could go ahead and bring in Dunn, and then if
You
or
can do
when.
whatever you want. You run the show here, Mr. Armstrong.
All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bring in Dunn, and then if Jack is in before or after, then we'll just go by order.
Buddy was moved to
All
your
right,
channel.
second place finisher, Mr. Dunn LaPrade. You were able to kill some of that time off that Merkel had from that pit stop, but nevertheless, he was just far and ahead, just way up there in the field. Did what you could. Looked like you had a good race going. What was your thoughts on that, Dunn?
Well, mate, I had a miscue on my qualifying. I
game set I spent on pit road, so I was disqualified for that. But that was, when I took the line to take my lap, and I just forgot that the pit road speed doesn't end until the white light at the very end. So that gave me a setback. But fortunately, I was able to navigate through the field just fine. I had a bit of a couple of close calls, and once I got around them, it was just kind of set sail. But I knew that it was going to be an uphill battle to get to Jack, and either if I qualified right there with him or not, I don't think it would have made a difference. I think he and I were equal. So, yeah, it was just a qualifying effort. They put me in a bad spot, so I had to adjust my race strategy, if you will, and the gap between me and Jack at the towards the back half of that race, it was pretty stable for the most part until the final 3 laps where the tires just gave up. I'm surprised they lasted for as long as they had to be able to have the gap between me and Jack stabilized for that long period of time. So,
You got any presents for our Mr. or President? You got any questions for our Mr. President?
You want to smoke with me?
I don't smoke, so.
Oh, that's cool. That's all I got.
All right. Mullen, you got any questions?
I think the main thing that I was thinking of was, did you feel like on that last run after the pit stop, I know you cut it down by a couple seconds, did you feel like at any point that you were catching him? Because we saw in the intervals that you were kind of stemming the tide through that last run, but it looked like you pushed it maybe a little bit too hard in the last few laps trying to catch him, because you went from about 2.4 seconds to 2.6 and then all the way down to 3.8. Looks like you may have gone off a little bit in turn 1, turn 2. Were you trying to catch him and see if you could get to him, maybe put the bumper to him?
I was certainly trying, but I think at that point, because he had 3 full laps fresher tires than I had, it was, like I said, going to be an uphill battle. I was going to have to rely on him making a mistake, but he did not. Congrats to Jack Mogul, by the way. He ran a masterful race, qualified up front, stayed up there, and really never looked back. So he did everything that he needed to do. So, yeah, I don't think I had anything for him. I thought I would probably be right there somewhat, but I just think, like I said, the tire difference between me and him was just too great for me to mount a serious challenge. I just had to, like I said, rely on him making a mistake. And it was, with how prone it's very easy to make a mistake at this track for any first timers, myself included. This is a track that I've never raced at before, so definitely would provided some serious challenge for sure, but also provided some fun action for me. So,
Right.
Well, thank you again very much for coming out, and I hope to see you again in another Essex race here in the near future.
yep, whichever the next track that I like the most, I'll be here. So, thank you all.
All right. Well, congrats on the second place finish. We'll see you next time we see you. And yeah, if you want to stay and stick around, up to you. We're gonna go ahead and do you got any last statements before we go to the next person?
Well, shout out to you guys for the broadcast. Shout out to everyone watching at home. Shout out to Connor, Kaz, and everybody who have made this league possible. Shout out to all the drivers who were here tonight. Shout out to Marco Motorsports, and shout out to everyone for making me a better driver. Thank you all.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring in
Buddy
our.
disconnected from your channel.
Let's go and bring in Landon Lyle, our 5th place finisher.
Buddy was moved to your channel.
Mr. 4-5er. I say that because you finished 5th. Looked like you were struggling a little bit that race. Might have got a penalty. Are you eating?
No.
What else would he be doing? It's Landon Lyle.
Badass.
No.
This guy's loaded up right now.
Is it Baconator? Is it French fries?
Nah, it's
Bacon
Friday.
fries?
It's Friday. It's the pizza.
It's wings.
Ah,
Wings,
pizza.
all right.
Wings,
Shaking
dude.
it
He's
up, all
probably
right.
eating it with the
Well,
bones.
wings
No.
do go with pizza.
No, bro.
He's
Hold on.
eating wing and bones whole right now. That's how much of a trash compactor
This guy's
he is.
rewarding himself for winning
fucking-
Riverside against like
look,
5
look.
cars.
Better Goods wings. If you see in that little like brown sugar package, get it. It's amazing. I could eat like 50,000 of these. But anyway, give me a question.
All right. You had a good race. Did you like on that pit entry you had when you just slid it in there like Bo Duke? Did you mean to pit there, or was that just like, oh crap, I'm either gonna
yeah.
die or
It was
I'm gonna
intentional.
not die?
See, I told you he meant to pit.
But yeah, I was a little weird, but I meant to do that. Let's see.
Did you speed on the pit lane there?
So we were obviously told all race that it was 40, and it was. It is 40. I don't know why that was in a big dispute. It wasn't not 40. My issue was I accidentally gassed it up at the yellow line because Robbie put an old line there for like a different version, and it tricked me up. So when we hit the yellow before the end of pit road, I gassed it up for a second. I was like, "Dang it!" And then I sped. So, they'll probably get taken away, but I mean, it is what it is. Just had a skill issue. I had a completely separate issue from everyone else. Well, the only issue that everyone actually did have was it was the fact that we couldn't serve a penalty twice.
Oh.
You get a black flag, you serve it, and then it wouldn't do anything. So, I think I must say Connor Edwards and Logan Doyle, they tried it multiple times, didn't work. Never said anything in chat. For those that did say something in chat, or like me that I was in the VC with the admins, I got my black flag cleared for the second time around, but it just is what it is. Obviously not very cool, but I mean that track was great, wasn't it? Like, wow.
Oh yeah, that was fun to watch. I mean, y'all
It was
put on
very
a
fun.
show.
That was a great track.
After my stupid spin on the start, gosh, that was so stupid. I had like an amazing start. I went 3 wide in the middle, and I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. I've never done that before, and then I messed it up a few laps later, and then a black flag. So after that, I was running down to V-Ray like there was no tomorrow, and well, I guess he was running like there was a big fat man chasing him because he was really, really fast at the end there. He didn't have that speed in other races. So congrats to him for finding the road course specialist there. But I had a lot of fun. That was a good track. I think that's going to be a track that we're going to be seeing in a few places going forward. OSCC being one of them. Anything else you guys got me to ask me?
Mr. President, you got anything?
So no, I don't.
You got anything, fellow Chud Alex Mullen?
Fellow Chud.
Fellow
All right,
Chud,
well.
Alex Mullen.
like
Who's more of a
former or-
Chud?
The
I do
fellow
have
Chud,
another question, Lyle. Who's more of a Chud?
It's Jonathan Solos.
Sounds
that's
solid.
right. That's
Solos
good
is a
answer.
Chud.
Good answer.
Solos
live
is a
on
Chud.
Such a child, bro. He's so fat, man.
I did not
Solos
know
is a
possible.
He
Chud.
posts penalties before
Solos
20
is
days.
a Chud.
Nah, bro, it's probably me. Okay.
All
But
right.
on a serious note, I would like to say first of all, you said give me a question. I will not be taking any questions because you didn't say please. You didn't
My
say the
bad.
magic word.
I didn't say that,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the people are wondering, are you going to say please? Are you going to fix this irreparable mark on your permanent record?
hello.
Oh, it's
There you
Mr.
have it,
Frog.
folks.
Hello. I'm
Mr.
Mr.
Frog
Lowe's
allegedly
PR
has taken
manager.
over the body of Landon Lyle and has continued to gouge himself full of
No.
Wendy's Baconators and Little Caesars deep dish
Hello.
pizza.
Hello. I'm his PR manager.
Ah. So, Mr. Frog has allegedly left Babe Juth's team and has joined Landon Lyle's operation.
No, this is
more on 60
This
minutes.
is his second
More on
cousin, nephew,
67
twice
minutes.
removed.
Cousin nephew.
Yeah.
Absolutely astonishing developments live here on the Essex Cheese Food Media post-race show. But I guess if I'm going to talk about the race, how do you feel that you did? Was it a disappointment or just a normal effort with many of your counterparts watching you? Your BPNR logos, your Lyle State logos, not just on your car, but on the racetrack itself. And your giant life-size cardboard cutout of a Shy Guy holding a Wendy's sign, watching your every move as you came through each time by, watching you and knowing that you would not win the Bluegrass Essex race.
I mean, yeah, I was a bit disappointed. I mean, 5th is 5th. Okay, I'm very happy with a 5th. Top 5 is top 5. But I know I definitely had a 3rd in me. So if I didn't make the mistakes there, I'd been a little better. But it is what it is. I'm not really
Still had one
complaining
more
because
in him.
no matter what, if you're in the top 8, you get the same amount of points after once the chase starts. So I don't really care where I finish. If I don't win, that's it. That's fine.
The
But,
point system doesn't really.
I see your
favor higher
point. I
finishing
raise you 2014 Ryan Newman. Any comments?
I mean, I could just be. Yeah, I mean, I could just be 8th like every race and just make it, I guess. So, well, I don't know. But we'll
There you have it,
roll with the
folks.
punches.
Fellow Chud has no more questions for the jury, Your Honor.
Oh,
Right.
one more thing I want to say really quickly. I don't think this will be it, but definitely one of the last races I think we'll see Merkel with for a while. If not forever. Probably forever.
Yeah, he had said that he wasn't going to do any more, but I'm not sure if he's being serious or if he was just
No,
emotional.
he's serious. He's serious. There's something going
Interesting.
on. Whatever, we don't know. It's fine. But ultimately, gonna have to come down to probably selling off his stuff. So, and he's always mentioned how once he hits 200 NR wins, he'll be done, or 300, whichever one it was. Fair enough. So that's could be a little cut short probably, but he got a big one tonight and well deserved. So shout out to him. And I've always had really good racing with him. I respect the absolute shit out of him. And just hope everything's good going forward. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out of the way before I was gonna be leaving.
All right.
I think God just started crying because he found out Jack Merkel's not going to be back in Essex for a little bit. It just started raining outside.
No, not Essex. NR is that.
Well, even worse.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to open up a free win spot for you and Jolene and Kirsten and many more.
I guess.
I'm gonna go
All
hop
right.
on the private jet. I'm out of here.
All right.
Oh.
Residents hopping on the jet. I gotta go back to we're going to Essex business. So
Buddy
I'm going on the
disconnected
private
from your
jet.
channel.
All right.
He's got to go back
Goodbye.
and fix the 16 and 84 and have a private team meeting.
Vermont. Next week on Cheese Food Media, Vermont. One of the best tracks on the schedule. We're going to Vermont. I'm getting on the private jet. Goodbye. Cheese
Goodbye,
Food Media,
Mr.
Essex.
President.
Goodbye. Cheese Food Media.
User disconnected from your
Go
channel.
ahead and bring in. We'll just go ahead and bring in the rest of them, then we'll interview them one by one.
User
we
was
were-
moved to your channel.
oh.
User was moved to your channel. User
All
was
right.
moved to your channel.
So I'm just gonna go one by one.
Rapid fire.
Yeah. No, well, not rapid fire, but just
yeah.
go ahead and bring y'all in. I know y'all been probably talking in there for a bit, but that way y'all kind of got it all sorted out, I guess. But I guess we'll go ahead and interview our race winner, Mr. Jack Merkel. Absolute clinic, just swept the field, did everything right, played it clean, no mistakes. I don't think I've seen any skid marks left out of that 24 car. But what was your thoughts on that race, Jack?
Just there's only the second time I've ever raced this track, and I knew it was going to be tough. It's just a hard track to race on and definitely be consistent on. And knew it was going to be tough with Dunn and Nick in the field and everything like that for sure. And Dunn had that problem in qualifying, sent him to the back. I know it would be a little bit before he got up there, but I would eventually have to deal with him. So it was just with Nick. And then unfortunately he spun on, lap 3 or 4 or whatever. And so once he did that, I just kind of locked into place to where I was and drove and just made sure at the best I could to stay out in front of both of them for the whole race.
Nick, I did hear you in the chat. You said you lost second gear. That must have been quite fun there for the.
I wouldn't have won the race anyway, essentially. So
Yeah.
gotta love them RNG failures.
Yeah, man. I did a race here in 150. Granted, with CTS that are, you can drive around with CTS without second or third gear a lot easier than Cup physics, I'd imagine. But yeah, I've
User
been there
disconnected from your channel.
with the, no gears on that. Ah, shoot. Jack left. I feel bad. I hope he didn't think I just ran him over. I was trying to get everybody going at once. Shoot,
Oh,
I feel bad.
I don't know about that.
Well, I think he's
probably
also
just had
kind of
to leave.
tired.
Ah, okay.
It is.
Okay.
It is about 1:15 right now. Where we're
Oh
at.
shoot! Yeah, I forgot. Y'all East Coast. Y'all are cooked.
Yeah, better time zone alert.
Yeah, I mean, imagine living on the West Coast. It's what, 10:30?
It's like
10,
11 something over there.
11?
10.
No,
I
that's
think
mountain
so.
time. That's mountain time.
That's mountain time.
Whatever the fuck. They're both
All right.
not even at midnight.
I'm not.
I will not
don't
be
say they got it
subjecting
bad.
Denver, Colorado to the same time zone as Los Angeles, California.
Okay,
Anyway.
well, counterpoint. Who the hell cares about Denver?
I don't know. I'm just trying
Anyway.
to think of a city that's in mountain time.
What were we gonna say, Nick?
I just said
Oh.
anyway.
Jack
you're
Merkel was
just saying-
disconnected because he had a random Windows update that popped up.
Oh, that's odd.
So his computer is updating. He'll be back in a few minutes.
Thank God it didn't happen to him during the race then.
Okay, yeah,
Oh
I
my
feel
God,
bad.
that would have been horrible.
I felt
That-
bad. I was
yeah,
oh yeah,
you
let's,
always gotta update your
that
Windows
would have brought a
machines. They are
permanent end to his
ruthless.
racing career.
As an IT professional, you always gotta update Windows because they will do that.
Yeah, I actually had a Windows update right after the NARL broadcast because I always restart my computer in between NARL and ESSCS because number cards don't work if I don't. But yeah, it took 5 minutes to do that, which thankfully I was a little bit more prepared. But yeah, it's been a gremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, always computer gremlins. That's
Yeah.
my job to fix those gremlins.
You
But
do,
or to spank them on the rear ends.
do computer work?
Yeah, I'm an IT technician for a company that's on the car. That's the agency I work for is on the hood, and the other company, the company I provided services for is on the quarter panel. I was originally supposed to have Publicis Group on the hood, but that's on the Maverick stuff, and I don't have the paint scheme that Jarrett made for me, or at least converted over anyway. Because that car was originally on a Ford Thunderbird for Cup 90. Then it became a Cup 13, I think it was, for a Toyota Camry, and then all of a sudden it's on a Cup 10. I was like, okay, well there's that. And of course I made another version for the Maverick mod, which is the Gen 6 15. I was going to try to convert that over, but it was just too much work.
But yeah, that's some crazy stuff. I think at the beginning of the broadcast I was saying Bill Gates. I'm not a big fan of Bill Gates. He keeps throwing updates at me,
He keeps messing up everything.
Yeah, it does that. I mean, I can't learn. I really don't want to waste my time learning Linux, and Macs suck.
Yeah, I've heard about Linux. From what I've heard, it just sounds like you're not gonna be getting anywhere with that.
It's good if you know how to use it. If you don't, then you're just gonna lose patience with it.
You're gonna have more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, the 55 team had a just basically once again just trying to be in limp mode the entirety of the second part of that race. Essentially, same thing with Rockingham. Honestly, same thing with Michigan. This whole season so far is just nothing but limp mode, and also just nothing but mistakes, constant mistakes. Because the Rockingham race was just the car decided to quit, and I couldn't catch it, so that's a mistake on my part. The tonight's race, I made a defensive move that should have normally worked, but the corner exit came at me so quick, I didn't realize how I made this mistake in another race with this track on the exact same corner. So obviously I was very angry with myself there. It's the exact same thing, the exact same mistake, and that's how I lost that race there too. And of course, traffic was being an absolute nightmare because you can't pass at this track apparently. I don't know how Dunn was able to pass through also. He probably going to make me eat my words, but it's just annoying how one person just decides to give you a hard time, but they let the other person go, but that's right behind you is all of a sudden oh yeah, here you go. Really? That's what I wanted to say to a couple people.
Yeah. You know, I've kind of seen some instances of that, like for myself, like someone will just give me a hard time, then someone gets around me and they just let them by just fine. But I think part of that, it could be them just like having something against you, but I think part of that also sometimes is like just some people like they're so hard bent on defending you, the other guy gets around them, and then they just either miss their mark on trying to defend that one person, or they just run out of tire or something like that.
Well, if that were to happen to me, they're getting punted.
Yeah.
Because like really, you have to race with me, it's so disrespectful, but you let the other person go by. That's like I'm trying to defend off of him. He should not have gotten around both of us, and now we're both losing a lot of time. Why are you wasting our time?
Yeah, there was
not even just my time. You're wasting your time as well, essentially.
Yeah, I think I was seeing this one person. I think it was Dakota Vega. They just kept getting completely mauled by people this race in terms of overtakes.
Yeah,
it was
I was
crazy.
one of them.
Yeah, I seen that. You just completely creased their J's almost. And I was like, whoa. But if that
Yeah,
were me,
because I had
would not
Landon
have,
right behind me. I was like, okay, well, you better get moving because I got Landon behind me, and of course he held me up.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, I got to pass him the hardest way, and he lets the 31 go by easily.
Yeah, I mean.
And that's what I started to get like really angry. Like, really?
Yeah.
You had to give me the hardest of times, let the 31 catch up to me, and all of a sudden, once I get rid of you, you're gonna let him go by so easily. Like you should have done that two laps ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's probably a skill issue on my part not being able to pass a slower car. So.
But like I said, you know, tires wear out. They might have just that door opens, and the person behind you is gonna try to follow that door as close as they can. Sometimes they're able to. That's probably what happened there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's essentially kind of like I think what happened anyway. I thought I thought the pit road scenario was kind of weird. I thought Landon should have been able to just drive right by, especially since I lost second gear on the second half of this race. I don't know if he just went 40 the entire time or whatever, because I was just going at this point because I kept hearing people like getting speeding penalties for no reason. So I'm like, okay, they probably just went to like 45 by accident. They probably didn't know where the exit thing was. I just see like 3 or 4 more people get black flags. So like, okay, I think I need to go like 30 or 37 all the way around instead of 40. I'm guessing it may say 40, but I'm wondering if it's stuck at like 39 miles per hour. I've never seen a track that does that before, but that was just my guess because I never got a black flag at all when I was going 38.
Yeah, it's one of those that's confusing because I was doing 40 all the way down and I never got a black flag. So I'm wondering what broke.
Yeah, which is why I think I understand like what people were saying about 35 miles per hour though. I understand what they were trying to say, but I didn't realize that it was actually that off. If everything like visually everything is correct, but physically like within the game's code or track's code, it's not there for some reason.
Yeah. So I mean that's going to be looked at and fixed. So
well,
we
unfortunately, that's a Robbie Gilman problem.
Broke.
Unfortunately, that unfortunately for him, that is a Robbie Gilman problem. I'm afraid. Sorry, Robbie. You have to do more work.
Yeah.
I will say they put together a stellar track. It's just a few hiccups.
They have. I just wish I had better luck at it.
Any track with a Kentucky Fried Bridge is good in my book.
I heard it was finger licking good.
But Krystal Bennett had a solid race.
I wouldn't call it that.
Yeah, I was just trying to be optimistic. You were Fireball. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, that's probably.
What was your thoughts overall?
Well, aside from me not knowing how to drive anymore, apparently, I'm very happy with how the race went. Obviously, the pit road issues are something we don't really like to have very often here, so we're gonna get those corrected for next time. But the race went off without a hitch. No cautions, no penalties as far as I know. So most people seem to enjoy their time. So I'm pretty happy with how this one went.
I think for interviews, I think that. But yeah, it's a pretty good race, I'd say. Did y'all have any other statements I wanted to point out?
Be on the lookout for Bluegrass next season because we may be doing a night race.
Oh boy.
Night race at Bluegrass at a road course. Now that's interesting.
As long as you put some
Potentially,
lights on,
we'll
it'll be
see.
fine.
Yeah, you never see road
Race
courses
cars
at
don't
night.
need headlights because the track is always lit. Take with that what you will, post-show viewers.
But,
Also,
yeah, that was-
petition. And if for the one person watching out there, which I believe there's only one, petition #free Alex Mullen.
Alex Mullen gotta learn to drive first.
All right.
I hate to say it. I try to give him.
You say that with the fucking league owner in the room. Petition denied.
Petition denied. You do not have Lyle State Insurance.
Now, I am aware
But
that the driver has made a request, but given that it is a stupid ass request, I have elected to ignore it.
Damn. Well, it was worth a shot.
Maybe next season.
Maybe. Yeah, but thank you again for helping to keep the ship running smoothly. Everything seemed to work out very well tonight, and even though you didn't have a great run, I appreciate you being out here for Kona 2 and for the league. So thank you, Krystal.
Thank you.
And good run as well, Nick. I know the season has been filled with a lot of bad luck, but definitely, even with the bad luck tonight, you were still able to persevere, and so I think that's a good sign of things to come, especially if Dunn's only showing up part-time, Jack's not going to really be doing too much. It leaves an opening for you and other guys like Lyle, Jolene, maybe Kirsten if Kirsten shows up, a bunch of other drivers to kind of emerge and take leadership in the league through the rest of the season.
Well, yeah, I mean it's been an up and down season, I want to say, for myself anyway. Things just didn't work out for me, and obviously I just need to clean up the mistakes. I don't know what's going on. It's probably just because I'm racing at like 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock at night. Maybe that's probably the reason. One of the reasons why. I don't know. I mean, I do work 40 hours staring at a screen all day, so maybe that's why I'm losing a little bit of focus. Plus, I play a little bit of Fortnite, and sometimes I race in a Wreck 'em Up series. I may have just again losing more focus from that anyway. All my focus is essentially gone at that point. So I'm just trying to drive, and I'm also trying to win. So maybe I'm just pushing myself too hard, or I don't know.
I guess an unrelated question, since you are still in that league, what are your thoughts about Maverick opening up West, East, and Road Course series?
I can't show up to any of them. I'm mainly more about
won't show up to very many of them. I just know that I'm going to try and run something. Depending on how many people show up to that, I might just show up because it'll be a good way to just like easily win a championship.
Yeah, that's it. That's if you just show up every single race, though, because I know I kind of did that. I kind of did that, and I keep trying to tell Ben, like, listen, not everyone's going to be able to make every single race. Like, I know you want to reward that commitment, but not everyone physically can because life gets in the way. Because I already know I'm going to be missing about 1 or 2 races this season because I will be on vacation on those days in July.
I was going to say, you should just be able to pick and choose the races you want to race.
Or I've had my good friend Joshua Mercurio do this for his Winter Truck Series. You have drop races. You drop the 4 lowest scoring races that you have, and of course the main goal of that was just to help people, take time off if they need. It's like a PTO in a way.
Yeah.
At least from there, they don't have to be pressurized to race every race. They can just we can miss like 4 races and still be okay. Or if we have like a pretty bad race, we could use that as a mulligan.
Yes.
But anyway, anything is better than a 0, though.
Right.
Absolutely.
I think more leagues should adopt to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
NARL does something similar.
Yeah, NARL has drop races. They also don't do like Chaser and all that either.
Yeah, we don't do drop races here, but we offer provisionals every week, and they're no longer half the points anymore.
What are the provisionals again?
Provisional is last place points guaranteed.
And so tonight that would have scored
varies.
you equivalent to 14th place, I believe. 14th or 15th.
Okay.
It would have been 15th place, so provisional will net you 31 points today at least.
When I ran up my NSCRA Icebreakers online series, our provisional rule was like you had last place lowest score -5.
We used to do half of what last place got because people were not showing up. They were just farming provisionals and they were clogging the top 10 in points.
Fair enough.
So we decided to nerf provisionals for the longest time, but since most people don't really take them anymore, we decided to bring them back up since we have other ways to maybe get the championship moving along.
Idea. Well, I'm going to take the move of the president and fly away on my Mullen SimSport crappy van. We don't have a private jet. We just have a little shoddy 1990s like Pan Am helicopter.
You got like a 1998 GMC Yukon.
Oh yeah, we are driving back to the shop. We are putting Logan Doyle to sleep. Not kidding.
Back on. Picking him out back.
But he destroyed my car. I don't care if he got a top 10. Prize money ain't gonna pay for that. Prize money is gonna pay for a Popeye's biscuit. No drink.
No drink. Ah.
No drink. Top 10, but he tore up the damn car in the process. As a team owner, I'm pissed. But you know what? You move on.
Yeah, speaking of being on a team, I might be on the market depending on how things go. With
I think it's
with
just
Jack.
gonna be. It's gonna become it's gonna become Nicky G Motorsports.
Nick got the
I don't even
motorsport.
know who else is on my team besides me and Jack.
Jared's
Jared's no longer there, and I don't know who else.
Okay, well,
You, Jack, Dunn, and somebody else.
Oh, Dunn. Oh, I forgot Dunn was even on there still.
There's a fourth car though.
and
Oh, Kenneth Miller, but he retired.
But, yeah.
Yeah, so literally it's just I had 4 people, then I had 3 people, then I had 2 people, and then all of a sudden it's about to be me. Like, okay, looks like I'm a free agent after all.
Well, that's what oil money does to an MF.
The
Yeah.
Arab money corrupted him.
Damn.
It corrupted
That's
his
what happens
driving
when
style.
you have top signing
Jarrett
of
was
all...
after Michigan. Jarrett was told to make a stink so that way he could go back and so that way he could go back and help secure the oil reserves.
I mean, that's what happens when you sign the three of the best people in the community.
It's like the military draft. He got selected in the military draft, and so Jarrett had to go. So he had to go protect the oil reserves that he paid so dearly for.
Before they got bombed.
Before they got bombed.
Which fucking time?
Which time? No.
Damn, my humor is so
There's
dark
been
today.
a second gravy bomb.
That bomb was so bad, I had to ran away from that. I ran away from that. Boom. All right, that's pretty. That's enough.
You know,
that's
I
enough.
would make a joke about Iraq, but I ran out of ideas.
I ran out of ideas.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that missile to come to Philadelphia now.
The Philly missile.
Okay, to be fair, Philadelphia deserves a missile, but not for you.
Yeah.
They deserve it for Eagles
Okay,
fans.
okay. Let's
No,
not.
I mean I am an
overstep our
Eagles fan
welcome
too,
here.
so
Okay, so for you then too.
yeah, I'm Philadelphia sports all the time, of course.
Oh yeah,
I have a right to say that because I actually live in the city, so
I will
shoot,
die
alright.
for my country, Philadelphia Eagles.
go Birds.
Go Birds.
Nah, go Saints.
All right.
User
Yeah, all
disconnected
right,
from
all
your
right.
channel.
All right, that's
go.
enough of that. I gotta get ready
That's
for
enough
bed. It's
of
1:30 in the
that.
morning.
All
This
right.
has turned into a podcast all of a sudden instead of a post.
Oh
race.
my
It does that. It does that.
It does
It turned
that
into a
sometimes.
goddamn podcast. Like,
Welcome
I'm all
to the
for it. I don't
Cheese
care.
Food Podcast.
Cheese Food Podcast. All right, I'm
Yeah.
taking off.
I don't mind.
I'm
being
taking
in
off in the
podcast
98
again. I've been in a
GMC
few
Yukon.
already.
All right.
I gotta drive this thing back to the shop, get the car disassembled, and then I gotta go to work. So whoopee.
Yeah, you gotta get a new training in it.
Good night, Cheese Food Media. This is Alex Mullins signing off. I will see you all maybe next week. I don't know.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll see you all next week or so.
User
Good night.
disconnected from
All
your
right,
channel.
adios.
User disconnected from your channel.
All right, and that is everybody gone. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy it, be sure to like and subscribe anyway. You literally have nothing to lose. Happy spring. See, tomorrow's the 21st. Yeah. Other than that, we'll catch you all next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, like I said. Yeah. Adios.